Hello everybody, I'm Prince and I'm going to present a short video on agriculture. So let's start. The word agriculture is derived from the Latin word ager or agri means soil and culture means cultivation. It is the practice of growing crops or rearing animals for food, clothes and other useful things. Agriculture is the primary activity of people in the world. 50% of the people are engaged in agriculture activities, and two-thirds of India's population is still dependent on agriculture. Agriculture is a region influenced by climate, soil, and relief of the land. The land on which the crops are grown are known as arable land. And all these activities that start from the germination of seed to the finished products include expenditure and earning are known as economic activities, and they are categorized into three categories: primary, secondary, and tertiary activities. Primary activities includes all these those extraction and production of natural resources. Fishing and mining are the some examples of primary activities. And second one is secondary activities. And secondary activities are concerned with the processing of primary activities. Manufacturing of steel, baking of bread, and weaving are the some examples. And third one is tertiary activities. Tertiary activities provide support to the primary and secondary sectors through services. Transport, trade, and banking, insurance, and advertising are the examples of tertiary activities. Agriculture or farming can be looked at as a system called farm system, where the input to the effort and output refer to the products after certain processes. Input include seeds, laborers, fertilizers, and machineries. Process involves tilling of land, removing of unwanted plants, sowing of seed, supply of water, and harvesting of crops. And output includes harvested crops, milk, meat, wool, etc. So let's discuss types of farming. Farming is a practice in various ways across the world depending on the geographical conditions, demands of production, laborers, and level of technology used. Farming can be classified into two categories: subsistence agriculture and commercial agriculture. Subsistence agriculture or farming, it is a type of farming practice to meet the need of farmers' family. Traditionally, low level of technology and household laborers are used to produce on a small scale. It is mostly practiced in tropical countries of the world. Subsistence agriculture is further classified into two categories: intensive subsistence agriculture and primitive subsistence agriculture. Intensive subsistence agriculture is a type of farming especially practiced in countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, China, etc. The farmers cultivate on the same plot of land using simple tools and more laborers. Climate with large number of days with sunshine and fertile soil permit growth of more than one crops annually in the same plot. In the present times, high yields are obtained by use of machineries and modern farming techniques. Rice is the main crop, and second one is primitive subsistence farming. It also classified into two categories. First one is shifting cultivation, and second one is nomadic herding. Shifting cultivation is a primitive method of agriculture adopted by the tribals. It is practiced in the thickly forested area of Amazon, tropical African parts of Southeast Asia and Northeast India. They are the areas of heavy rainfall and quick regeneration of vegetation. These kinds of farming, the forest lands are cleared by the method of slash and burn, where trees and bushes are cut down and burned. The ashes are mixed with the soil and crops are grown traditionally. The main crops are cultivated here like maize, yam, potatoes, banana, beans, millet, cassava, etc. After the soil loses its fertility, the land is abandoned and cultivators move to a new plot. This promotes deforestation and lead to the soil erosion. Shifting cultivation is known as different name in different parts of world, like Zhuming in northeast, Milpa in Mexico. The second part of primitive subsistence agriculture is nomadic herding. It is a type of animal rearing done in sparsely populated regions of the world. Due to the climate and natural vegetation in an area, the herders are constantly moved from one place to another in the search of water and crops for animals. The commonly reared animals include camel, goat, cattle, and yak. It is practiced in arid and semi-arid parts of North Eurasia, East and Southwest Africa, West and Central Asia, and the Sahara Desert. And the second type is commercial agriculture. In commercial agriculture, crops are grown and animals are reared for sale in the market. The area and the amount of capital used is large. Most of the works are done by machines. It includes intensive agriculture, plantation agriculture, mixed farming, and intensive farming. Extensive agriculture. In extensive agriculture, crops are grown for sale. It is a practice on a huge land. Most of the works are done by machine. In this type of agriculture is practiced mainly in grassland regions like prairies of North America, the steppes of Eurasia, the pampas of Argentina, and the dawn of Australia. The winter of temperate region allow only one crop in a year. The main crops grown here are wheat, corn, oat, barley, and cotton. And the second type of commercial agriculture is plantation agriculture. It is a type of commercial farming where single crops of tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana, cotton, etc. are grown. It is mostly practiced in tropical and subtropical regions. They are also known as estates. Major plantations are rubber in Malaysia, coffee in Brazil, tea in India and Sri Lanka, and cocoa in Ghana. And third one is mixed farming. It is a type of farming or cultivation in which both types of food or fodder crops are grown. It is very common in developed parts of the countries like Europe, Eastern USA, Argentina, Southeast Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. Mostly leguminous plants are grown like beans and beans to retain the soil fertility. And the last and the safest one is organic farming. In this type of farming, natural and organic manure are used instead of chemicals. No genetic modification is done to increase the yields of the crops. Thank you for giving your precious time and watching my video.